It's been 10 years of discovering stories that have surprised even us. Stories that are real, rooted, and unapologetically Indian.
आग लगेगी?
आग नहीं, कहर.
But see, none of this happens by accident. It happens because of our creators, our audiences, and our dream team at Netflix behind every idea, every risk, and every story that we tell.
Hi, I am Akash Maheshwari. I lead the finance and strategy team at Netflix India.
Where do I look? I call myself the manager of chaos.
I started off as a marketing manager for titles.
I'm a huge movie buff.
I have been in the product team for a little while.
There's nothing guilty about the pleasures on Netflix.
I went back to marketing because I just kind of love it.
Films are at the heart and soul of what I like to do.
A part of India being so different, a part of Netflix being a pioneer, a big part of that means that there are no rules.
And that's why we place people at the center of the conversation. They need to invest in collaborating, invest in working together, because that's truly when the magic happens.
A great part of a dream team is there are people who are actually fighting, debating, challenging each other, bringing the best out of each other. So culture acts as the glue that helps us operate in that environment.
Whether it's the creative team sitting on a story, whether it's the marketing team sitting on a campaign, everyone is thinking of how can I push the boundary? How can I be more bold, more courageous?
Our content choices are not limited to a particular niche. They never will be.
We are really trying to entertain all of India.
अगर कोई चीज पूरी फैमिली के लिए फिट है तो हिंदुस्तान में हिट है.
Thinking of the Great Indian Couple Show was also move on our part on what different audience tastes and needs and variety can we fulfill through our service.
And you have a Mamla Legal Hai, which is such a relevant, heartfelt, heartland story. You also have a Khaki, which is a cop drama. You also have The Royals, which is an out-and-out romantic comedy. Ultimately, our loyalty is really with our audiences.
पहले भी कहा है, अब भी कहूँगा, और मरते दम तक कहता रहूँगा. साला अक्खा बॉलीवुड एक तरफ,
Imran Hashmi ek taraf.
Okay, are we talking about the bads of Bollywood? Oh my God, it is such a fun launch. So we launch in close to 245 territories. And we are also dubbed in multiple languages. So you're building not just for India, but you're building for the world.
Working at Netflix really feels like a super university.
I could have an imaging specialist sitting out of Los Angeles. I could probably lean upon an expert in Japan, set up a call, and then again get even more perspective. So for example, Sare Jahan Se Acha, we sort of took it on our shoulders to make sure that that impact value was aided by visual effects in a way where the creator got what he wanted. And finally, that effort that goes in stepping up your game, I think eventually shows on screen.
When I think of Hira Mandi, the first thing comes to my mind is just the sheer scale, vision, and the thinking behind an idea like that.
I feel like people watch your work, but you only understand when it really sort of filters into conversation.
To have won an Oscar for The Elephant Whisperers, to get nominated for the International Emmys, and it truly speaks to our ability to take creative bets. We are not just about one story. The Netflix DNA speaks to the DNA of our country.
Do we have room for growth? Of course, you always have room for growth. Do we have millions of more audiences within India to sort of win hearts of? Absolutely.
This is the time where you innovate. This is the time where you try new things. This is the time when you grow in the market.
And that's why I'm truly energized, because what the next few years entail is really taking Indian stories in a far bigger way to everywhere across the world. I think our best stories are just being imagined. And that's the most exciting part ahead.